Level 1. You are 22, broke, hungry. You scrape together $100 and click buy on Tesla. Heart racing, thumb trembling. You watch a ticker like it's a hero on screen. Every green tick is a promise. Every red tick is a punch. You live in fear. Fear of missing out. Fear of losing your last paycheck. Fear keeps you glued to your phone at 3 a.m. You tell yourself, this one trade will change everything. It doesn't. You learn the vocabulary of pain, stop loss, margin call. You learn the language of hope, run up. You survive the first month with a net worth that is still basically zero, but now it's meaningful because hope is currency. Level 2. You start winning. Small wins, quick trades, birthday checks flipped into nights out and new shoes. You taste greed, and it is sharp and sweet. Greed is louder than fear. You double down on winners. You ignore the tiny voice that says humility. You chase fads, EVs, meme stocks, hot sectors. You binge research, follow influencers, drink the siren song. You get reckless. You also get rich for a minute. You upgrade your landlord's fear into your own confidence. You believe money equals skill. Then the market yanks the rug. A sudden gap, a bad headline. You lose half your gains overnight, but you learn the electric thrill of leverage. Greed taught you speed. It also taught you where speed breaks. Level 3, now you know how to win and lose. You swing for home runs. You read charts like a priest reads scripture. You backtest until 2 a.m. You manufacture a system in your head, patterns that always work. You forget that markets evolve. Arrogance is dangerous. You feel unstoppable until you aren't. A trade goes wrong. You had no stop. You had no plan. You sit frozen, watching your account drain like water out of a tub. That hollow feeling is sobering. Pain carves lessons into muscle memory. You are forced to confront your mistakes. No guru can save you. No hot tip can fix bad risk management. You start to read different books, not just how to pick winners, but how to lose gracefully. You learn to count risk first. Discipline is a whisper now, growing louder. Level 4. Discipline arrives as boredom. You automate rules. Size positions by math, not mood. You place orders before your emotions arrive. You test systems. You tear them apart like a machine, and then you rebuild. You track expectancy, edge, win rate, drawdown. You celebrate a 2% monthly target like a bird landing after migration. Compounding becomes sacred. You stop trading every impulse. You trade only setups that fit your rules. You journal trades like confessions. You face the ugly truth. Overnight fame is a fantasy. Real power is patient and routine. You make fewer decisions, and each one is cleaner. You don't need every winning idea. You only need the ones that pass your filter. Profit grows slowly, steady. Your confidence is quieter now. Not cocky, but calibrated. Fear still whispers, but discipline answers with facts. Level 5. You start managing other people's money. Friends, early backers, quiet names who want exposure but hate volatility. You build systems that scale. You hire a coder, a compliance officer, a junior trader who steals your lunch. You refine risk models for larger capital. Now, volatility is your friend because you can time and size it. You automate portfolio weights. You hedge with precision. You run scenario stress tests at 3 in the morning and sleep anyway, because you plan for the worst and design for the best. Greed is tempered by fiduciary duty. You feel the weight of other people's livelihoods strapped to your decisions. Every red day is not just a number, it's a story. You build guardrails, worst-case limits, liquidity thresholds, counterparty checks. You learn to say no to strategies that work on paper but fail in markets. You discover the art of allocation, giving up some upside in exchange for predictable growth. Discipline scales into institution. Level 6. You become a hedge fund manager. You wear a suit that doesn't fit your younger self, but it covers the same ambition. Your days are meetings, but your mind is markets. You hold conversations that influence capital flows. You speak with CEOs and regulators. You design macro plays across assets and continents. Wealth is now unglamorous math and muscular risk management. You sip an espresso and watch liquidity pools move. You make deliberate bets sized to move markets, not just accounts. You create a culture of rules. A trading floor hums under your leadership. You are no longer chasing whims. You deploy co-investment, build proprietary signals, and manage redemption cycles. You spend as much time celebrating conservatism as you once did wins. You still feel hunger, but it is different now. It's strategic. You invest in teams, in systems, in longevity. You measure success in survivorship and compounded returns. You've turned adrenaline into architecture. Level 7, you inherit power. Wealth brings influence. You sit on boards. You fund startups. You shape policy. The market no longer only takes from you. Sometimes it listens. You become a steward of capital. Your decisions ripple. Jobs created. Pensions protected. Winners vaulted. You wrestle with ethics. There are easy trades that hurt others for short-term gain. You choose differently. Because discipline breeds something else. Responsibility. You start to mentor. You return capital to causes that quiet your conscience. You remember the scared 22-year-old glued to a phone. That memory is a compass.